Hi, in this lesson, we're going to be talking about creating a quiz within Google Classroom. So you'll see we're in our class. We will come over to Classwork, select Create, select Quiz Assignment, and you'll notice right away that Google automatically creates a blank quiz for us to create. So we can give this quiz um, title. You can give it some instructions. If you need to add some resources, you click the add button. You can add from your Google Drive. So if you had some documents or something, a tool that you needed, you can add it from there. Link to a website. You can add a file or a video. Or if you just need to, you could select create, and you could from right here create a document, a Google Power, a slide, a Google Sheet, spreadsheet, Google Drawing, or a form. You can do that from right here. Let's go ahead and let's click on this blank quiz. Here you'll see that we have loaded Google Forms, and so we're going to go ahead and give our quiz a name, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start creating questions. So we're going to create this question. Now, based upon your question, Google will suggest an answer. And if I wanted to use each one of the use those suggestion, then I just go ahead and populate it. Now you'll notice here it defaults to multiple choice. You can give short answers in paragraph. You can do check boxes. You can do drop downs, a linear scale, multiple choice, and checkbox grid. So you can change this up however you want. With that, if you wanted to add a picture, you can click this and it would add a picture to that. So let's go ahead and just add a picture. Let's see what comes up. And we'll select this picture right here and insert it. You'll see there's the picture. Now, we have to select the correct answer. So to do that, we're going to go answer key. And I'm sorry, I'm going to select yes, that is the correct answer. We're going to give it a point value. Let's say it's worth 2 points. If we wanted to give feedback, you could do that. So if somebody answered incorrectly, you could leave a little note here for them. Or if you wanted them to go review something to help them to learn, which is a great opportunity that if you get the answer wrong, that you can provide something to help them see why they got it wrong and help them to learn. You can add a link to it right here, add a YouTube video right there. If they got the answer correct, you can give them a message as well with that. And then we'll simply say, we're done. And so there's that. Now, to add another question, I can simply come here, click the plus button. Again, suggested answers, and we can just select, yes or no. And then again, answer key, select it, give it a point value, say done. Now here's an option we didn't do in this first one, required. If we're given a quiz, we'll probably want to make these questions required. We didn't do it with the first one, but if I come back up here and select that box, I can turn that back on real easy. Also, the three dots are here. I can, if you wanted to, you could go and make different sections of your quiz. So based upon an answer, it could take them to a different part of a quiz. Now that's getting into a lot of work, but you could do that. It's available to you. This shuffle the option order. What that will do is for every student, this list here would be shuffled. So students sitting next to each other, when they look over and they see that, hey, they checked box number 2, Well, box number two may be no for that person, but it's yes for the other person. So that's just a great little tool to have there as well. Here's something else you can use to help you save a lot of time is this right here, the duplicate button. So if you're creating multiple choice questions, and then you're going to have a bunch of them, just simply hit duplicate and it will bring up that. And all you have to do is make the changes to that. And so we're just going to add those there. And so you can just add options to it. So that's what you do within the quiz. Um, we'll go into the forms in another video, but this is just a quick overview for that. So if we go ahead and we close out of that because it's already saved and we're back here in our quiz, let's go ahead and we want this to be locked when they take the quiz. We want to go ahead and we want to schedule this quiz. So if you schedule the quiz, again, this is where you're going to select the time that the quiz is active. So whatever time you put here, whatever date you put here, what's going to happen is the quiz will automatically appear on the student's stream. So if we have it set at 8 o'clock, the quiz will automatically appear on their stream that they have a quiz at 8 o'clock. Now, if you're using the same quiz for multiple classes, I would create the schedule for each class, different times. If not, you can have everybody at one time looking at the quiz and getting the answers. Here again, you can create the rubric for it as well. You can change the point value if it's worth 100 points, however you're doing that with that. So we're going to go ahead and click assign so you can see what happens. So we're assigning it, and you'll see that this is not grayed out. It is live. So students could actually start taking the quiz because it is available to them. So that's where that assigning the date comes in handy. So that's how you create a quiz using Google Classroom. Again, the grades are automatically put into the grade book when the students are taking the test. So you don't have to worry about that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.